Hello and welcome back. This is Grillenheimer. It is, again, super late at night. I need to go to bed. But at least I want to show you kind of what I've been doing. I'm not going over everything that I've already kind of shown, but we have Diesel. This is Diesel, close enough. And then on the right is Slapjack. Now, I've already pinned his mode, did a pretty good job, I liked it. But Diesel, I finally have his bot mode pinned, and it doesn't look half bad. I'm pretty content with Diesel here. I guess this is still a work in progress. I was thinking like a mixture of like Rodimus, the Jetsons kind of look, Ecto 1, a little bit of Prowl, and basically I saw the back of a car with headlights that I couldn't remember, and I was kind of invoking them here, and I was trying to come up with my own Cybertronian vehicle, maniacal tomb vehicle. No, and this is just makeshift. This is not final. Well, I thought, why don't I make a triple changer for a change? And so I am pretty content with this, with these two guys. It's the same character. This is the Cybertronian mode. This is his Earth mode. It's a Honda CR-V. I left the H out on the front. They don't look half bad for in vehicle mode. And then what I drew for a bot mode is a train wreck. Here it is. Do not have a name for this guy. I mean, I like it and I don't like it. You're supposed to actually be looking up at him from down below. He is an Autobot. You can kind of see the split Honda symbol here from the back because I really like the rear brake light. I was trying to accentuate, his feet coming out the back again, and this would be the shield, the windshield behind his head. Sorry. So I might keep it. I don't know. But again, here's this makeshift sketch of a bot mode I had before. So, should I go back and make this his bot mode, or leave it at this, and just leave it? I may have to fix his mouth. His mouth looks kind of silly, but this is all in pencil. It's nothing final. And when you're sketching, you can erase and redo, and that's not a big deal. Just because you draw something doesn't mean it's final. And so I mean, you can even looking at my sketches, I had a side view, a front view, a back, and an overview, trying to get an idea of what I was dealing with, what I was looking at. Originally, this was all I was going to do. I was like, okay, I gave up because I kept looking for that vehicle out in the wild of the roads in parking lots, and I couldn't find it again. And I finally found it again today out shopping around. I never saw it throughout the week. I did see it, and it was another Honda CR-V, but I'm like, the brake lights just don't look right. But I finally found one. I think it's the newest Honda that looks like this. I think it's either the 2019 or the 2020, and it has this kind of neat, double triangle effect on the back here, because it goes up, down, and in. and has this, very angular with what they're doing. So, and kind of like what you saw on Tempo a little bit, because he's supposed to be the new Honda Civic, or Honda Civic 2019. So, kind of similar. So I'm still debating on, one, what to name this thing. Two, I really want to make it a triple changer, the only one I'll make. And three, do I want to keep this bot mode? And if y'all are following me along and watching my artwork and bots and stuff, give me ideas, help me out. I don't care. I don't mind. I don't mind some critical comments at all. Okie dokie. If you can tell what I've sketched here, you probably have an idea of what I've done. And that's just the sketch and sort of my schematic. Let's put this in over here. All right. And it's a school bus. I told you I wanted to make something that I don't think they've ever made what? Maybe it's the hamster. It's the hamster. He's going nuts. A vehicle, a transformer out of a vehicle that they've never done before. A school bus. They've never done a school bus. So I put bot bus because I couldn't get school bus completely in there. Didn't think it was half bad. His name is Busload. His bot mode came out not so bad. Now, what I've done here is a couple of things. There we go. Unfortunately, his front is a bit flat. I will admit that. But I was really trying to make him look a bit like the bus. Where'd my pencil go? A bit like a bus, because here's kind of his feet his feet are really on the bottom. And his feet are like this, more like the alternator figures from 22 years ago, where the feet actually came out from inside wherever, and they were able to pivot on their feet and really make them look. They really had high posability, and they were very, very realistic looking transformers. They were intricate. They were hard to transform. This would be the windshield here, split apart with his little groin piece. Here's the top of, or the front here. So that's on either side right here, that his legs are coming out from down below. And then this is the top of the bus. There's the green, annoying green light, or white light on top. There's his Autobot symbol. And you got the windows, of course, along the sides. And the big, huge, these on. I didn't put these anywhere. Maybe I'll put those reviews somewhere. But I did leave these on here for effect. Maybe putting these like on his legs, like big black squares on his legs, kind of look like knee pads or something. Might be kind of neat. And I almost wanted to give him a gun. I was not trying to be inappropriate and PC and all that at all whatsoever. I just got to thinking, with the amount of room I had here left, I just didn't feel like I had room for a gun, but I really wanted him to be holding his gun to be able to defend the kids, or, whatever. Help them across the street or so. I don't know. So this is Busload. I've got a name for him. This is going to be a very special character. He is based on a GnC. Am I forgetting another character? Okay, scratch that. We'll come back to him in a second. This was the first one I made of these last characters. This is it, guys. I'm really, I think I'm finally getting burned out of all this. This is a Jeep. It's a 2015 Jeep Renegade. Again, because I like the headlights and the rear lights, the brake lights. He doesn't quite look like the Jeep he should, but I thought, you know, it's pretty close enough. Like I said on another video, they're very, very sketchy. I know I'm hit the 10-minute mark. Just give me a second. This was the first bot mode I did. I was really wanting kind of a cool action pose, and he has that a G1 Ironhide Ratchet kind of toy look with his head behind the, where'd my pencil go? Behind the windshield look. And the more I looked at it, I'm like, the less I liked it. So I drew another bot mode back, and again I'm using the back of the car for the feet, and he looks pretty good like a Jeep, especially with the front part. Does have a bit of a swindle look to him, and I wasn't really going for swindle. And since I did draw an Autobot symbol on his front, he's another Autobot, not a Decepticon. I didn't want to get him mixed up with swindle. What is that? What is Hemi doing over there? I may need to give the poor thing more water. He's getting water. So I really like his head. I was trying to be a bit different, and I copied the front grille on the top of his head as well. There's kind of parts of the Autobot symbol, not fully, but I really wanted to accentuate the brake lights with the little X on them on the back, and I found one of these in a parking lot, but I was in such a hurry I couldn't tell what kind of brand, what subgenre of Jeep it is, because Jeep is such a general brand name now. Just because you see Jeep doesn't mean it's a Jeep anymore, if you understand. So I really wanted to show off the X's here on the brake lights, and his feet sticking out, and these are the, you know, the front doors, and then the rear doors, kind of like little shields on him. So I don't have a name for him yet. I do not have a name for the Jeep. Okay, let's get back to this hoss. Now, this is going to be a joke character. It is another Autobot, I think. Well, I did write Autobot right there where GnC normally would be. We'll see. I already have him named. I know what he's going to look like. He is going to be a variation of a G1 character that somebody said in some episode in the original show. This is going to be hilarious. I hope you enjoy this. I do not have it finished. I'm not telling his name. This is one big tease, and I don't know. I really want to get this bot mode right. I want to get the head sculpt right. Because if I'm going to go out, whoa, don't get that in there. I'm going to go out with a bit of a bang, with a bit of retroness here, using this truck. That's all I have for tonight. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day, and we will see y'all next time. Keep flipping those cards.